Episode 6. Miracle of Jesus heals a woman with issue of blood. Cinematic story of Jesus Christ. In the heart of Galilee, where the sun first kisses the tranquil waters of the great sea, life awakens with a familiar rhythm. The air, thick with the scent of damp earth and baking bread, carries the sounds of a world stirring. Fishermen mend their nets, their voices a low hum against the lapping waves. In the villages nestled among the rolling hills, markets begin to teem with the vibrant chaos of commerce and community. It is a world of connection, of touch, of shared existence under the vast open sky. A world of life, in all its simple, profound beauty. But for one woman, the dawn brought no warmth, no promise of a new beginning. It brought only the continuation of a long, slow twilight that had consumed 12 years of her life. 12 years of weakness. 12 years of shame. 12 years of a desperate, unanswered search for hope. Her affliction, a constant flow of blood, was not merely a private agony but a public brand, a sentence of perpetual isolation. According to the law of Moses, she was ceremonially unclean, a ghost in her own village, a shadow moving along the edges of life. The hands she longed to hold, she could not touch. The children she yearned to embrace, she could not approach. The very bench she sat upon, the clothes she wore, were considered defiled, capable of transmitting her impurity to others. Every marketplace, every synagogue, every communal well was a landscape of rejection, a painful reminder of the life from which she was exiled. Her friends had become strangers, her family, distant figures she could only watch from afar. The loneliness was a physical weight, as constant and draining as the illness itself. She had sought every known cure, chasing whispers of healing from town to town. She submitted to the remedies of physicians who prescribed bitter herbs, strange poultices, and rituals steeped in superstition. Each consultation began with a fragile flicker of hope and ended in the same hollow silence of failure. Her body grew weaker, the ailment more severe, and with each failed attempt, her resources dwindled. Her inheritance, her dowry, every coin saved for a future that would never be, was offered up on the altar of a cure that never came. She had spent all that she had, only to find herself not only sicker, but utterly destitute. The sacred Gospels, written to preserve the memory of these days, chronicle her ordeal with stark and compassionate clarity. The evangelist Mark, in his powerful account, records her story for all time. Mark 5:25-26, NKJV. Now a certain woman had a flow of blood for 12 years, and had suffered many things from many physicians. She had spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. The physician Luke, with his keen eye for human suffering and the precise details of medicine, adds his own testimony to her plight, emphasizing the absolute failure of human intervention. Luke 8:43